1 museum, 2 Chris's, 3 days, hundreds of tons of steel, and a very questionable set of decisions. Deep in the tropic north of Queensland, nestled in the foothills of the heavily rainforested and spider-infested McAllister Range, the Australian Armour and Artillery Museum holds one of the largest collections of armoured vehicles and artillery pieces in the world. And every year, during the vaguely less sweaty part of the calendar that the locals insist on calling winter, armoured vehicle enthusiasts from around the world descend upon the museum for Ausarmourfest, a 3-day celebration of armoured vehicles, history, and sunscreen. And for reasons that are still not entirely clear, the museum invited us. 2 historians, neither of which has been known for their armoured vehicle know-how, and they offered us special access. Access to the vehicles, access to the crews, and perhaps most surprisingly, permission to climb inside them and ride on them. The vehicles, I mean, not the people. The fine folks at the museum were incredibly kind and generous to invite us. And they were also incredibly brave to give us access to their tanks. Because over the next 3 days, we would ride in them, climb through them, attempt to understand them, and in at least one case, become physically trapped inside them. Armoured warfare is, at its core, a serious business. It is the study of mobility, protection, firepower, and the careful balancing of all 3. It is not, generally speaking, associated with getting stuck inside a tank, attaching emotional value to armoured vehicles using a small stuffed octopus, or evaluating engineering merit based on how good it looks doing a lap around a parade ground. And yet, that is precisely what we did.
Can you say something? Something.
Dangerous reptiles. Dangerous insects. We are in far north Queensland. Got to get the old Velcro just so.
I just felt a bead of sweat go down my spine.
Oh, the ice cream truck has arrived.
How come you get a free ride? Where's mine? This is just butt cam, by the way.
I have something in the back of my neck.
Ladies and gentlemen, a graceful egress.
I might need a tetanus shot after this.
Shoulders again.
I mean, people are going to question this anyway. Why have we put an octopus on a tank?
You have just upset an entire subreddit.
You're a very mature human being. Evidence of watering. Who would we need to bribe to get a ride out on the Firefly?
Oh, what are you fingering?
What does this do?
Oh, that's for the butler. What are the chances that I've just got everything wrong?
Probably very.
Yeah, probably. All right, come here.
There's a whole Reddit thread about you.
There is a whole Reddit thread probably on this.
Sorry, I was just standing under the fan to
de-sweat.
Ah, yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Chris, but most of you probably know me better as Rex, and I am speaking to you from the past. Yes. Anyway, this audio is at least partly recorded in October of 2025. Now, I had hoped to have my studio set up by now, but hey, life does things, doesn't it? So, instead, please forgive whatever crude, cut-out version of me I edit into the video later on. Hopefully, by the time this video is published, I will have the studio set up properly. And I swear on the ghost of RJ Mitchell that if I have to move house again within the next 12 months, I'll have a f***ing stroke. Now, if you're watching this video on the day of release, the date should, unless I cock it up, be the 1st of April. Yes, I have finally got my act together and managed to do a silly April Fool's video. But this is only half silly. Well, okay, no, it is all a bit bonkers, but this video does actually serve a purpose. Well, 2 actually. First, I wanted to showcase the museum, its vast collection, and the utterly marvelous people who tirelessly work to maintain it. And second, I did want to use the video to soft launch a second channel that I've been working on. No, it's not Rex's Motorpool, but it will be a place where I ramble about non-flying things that interest me. There are precisely 0 videos on it yet, I'm just holding onto the channel because I like the name. When there is stuff that is up on there, I will put out a notification for people to go check it out. Now, the editing of this video has been a bit interesting, as a few days after Ausarmourfest wrapped up, I did a stupid thing and managed to lose one of the micro SD cards that contained a lot of the video footage that I'd captured. So my original plan for this video kind of got buggered. But there was still enough saved on our phones and the other SD card and my main camera, so I have persevered. Now, before I unleash the chaos, I really do want to give a massive shout out to the Australian Armour and Artillery Museum. This video would not have been possible without the generous support of the museum. Not only did they invite us in the first place, but they let me use some of their B-roll footage in the video in place of my lost footage, which is deeply appreciated. I cannot overstate how much hard work and dedication is shown by the people who work or volunteer there. Maintaining a vehicle collection of this size is a monumental task, and one that is never ending. If you ever get the chance, please go and visit the museum. It is a truly amazing place, filled with amazing vehicles, weapons, and equipment maintained by a bunch of truly amazing people. Also, I highly recommend checking out their YouTube channel. It's got a brilliant series of workshop videos where you can see how the vehicles are restored and maintained. So if you're kind of a mechanical or tank nerd like that, go check it out if you haven't already. It is top notch. Okay, so how did all of this happen in the first place? Well, this whole thing began, as many 21st century adventures tend to do, with a random email. The museum reached out to me and asked if I'd like to attend Ausarmourfest 2025. Naturally, I said yes. They then asked if I knew anyone else who might be interested. So I suggested my good mate, Chris. Yes, we are both called Chris, it gets confusing. He also has a YouTube channel, so go and subscribe to him. Do it. Now. Do it. Now he, unlike me, has actually completed his degree in history and is therefore marginally more qualified than I am. He also, to the absolute best of my knowledge, knows a lot more about tanks than I do, so it was nice to have some knowledgeable backup. Now, all of this was organised not too long before the event itself, so we didn't have much prep time. All we could really do was book our hotel, book our flights, and wait and see what Cairns had to offer. We arrived in Cairns the day before the event. It was, technically, winter, but this made absolutely no difference. Now, I've never claimed to be a glowing example of male beauty, but I made the mistake of trying a new face cleanser just before this trip, and my skin did not like it, so you will please forgive the fact that I look a bit like a spotted dick during the entirety of this video. After arriving in the sweaty armpit that was the north, we grabbed our hire car and headed straight to the museum. At the museum, we were briefed about where we could and couldn't go, health and safety, don't walk in front of a moving tank, blah blah blah, and more importantly, we were given the magical high visibility vests. These vests, we were assured, would grant us permission to go almost anywhere. There was, however, one small problem. They did not fit very well at all. One appeared to be designed for somebody tall and thin, the other for someone short and considerably more substantial. Unfortunately, I am short and thin, and Chris, fueled by years of rural Australian pub food, beef pies, steak sandwiches, and the legendary chicken palmy, is neither. This would not be the last time that things failed to fit properly during our visit. Naturally, before doing anything remotely productive, we were immediately distracted by the gift shop.
Ooh, Panzer IV.
Whoa.
I kind of love it.
I made a promise that I would not buy any more kits until I've actually built some.
Yeah, bullshit.
No,
We all know how that goes.
I can reform.
I like how you say reform as in not that I won't do it, it's that I need to reform to
exactly.
not do it. It's armoured dice.
Oh.
With bits from Jagdpanthers and stuff.
You know, I might actually buy some of those for my next D&D campaign.
Bank accounts emptied, we made our way out to the parade ground. While Chris conducted what appeared to be a serious and professional interview with Steve, I watched Kurt being filmed driving a Stug 3. I also got to watch their Sherman Firefly do a couple of laps of the parade ground, which was loud. We then fled the oppressive heat of the Australian sun and went back inside, and immediately started sounding like idiots.
I know, where do we even start? That's a zoomy one, that's a boomy one.
In an effort to maintain some level of credibility, we then decided that it might be a good idea to film an introduction to this museum visit, and then follow that with something of a little game. We would attempt to identify tanks using only their rear aspect, and this went about as well as you might expect.
Got to get the old Velcro just so.
Only the top Velcro.
Only the oh, that's right.
Yes,
you need your flaps flowing a bit, don't you? Especially
okay.
in this humidity. How come yours goes up so well? Mine's just loose and.
Because I'm fatter than you.
That's not what I meant.
God bless me with the body of a rugby forward and the knees of a 90-year-old man.
God bless me with the body of a paperclip.
Yeah, there we go. Fine.
Anyway, hi.
Hi.
We are at the Australian Armour and Artillery Museum up in Cairns.
It's very hot.
It's really hot. It's
We are
really humid.
sweaty boys.
We are moist. But we're going to do a walkthrough and see how many vehicles each of us recognize, because those who watch us on YouTube will probably know that I'm a plane dude.
I do boats and politics.
Yeah.
That's not a boat.
That isn't a plane. That's a T-54, 55.
Well, that's not a plane. The T-72 down there's a plane.
The T-72 could be a plane. Anyway, we're going to take
aeronautic.
you for a guided tour to show you what utterly ignorant idiots we probably are. So,
Honor system, we're not allowed to read the signs.
yes, honor system is we're not allowed to read the signs, so we're just going to run through and see what we can figure out. How curvaceous is this backside?
We've already discovered this is a T-54.
Hello, Kurt. Hello.
He drives tanks. He's cool.
He does drive tanks.
More of him later.
So that is clearly the butt of a T-54 55. I definitely don't know that just from the fact. Oh, he's touching the. He touched the butt.
It starts with a P.
Patton?
Patton or
No.
is it a Pershing?
No. Oh, it wasn't M4. It was an M47 Patton tank. Oh, we're off to a great start.
Oh no, we've upset Reddit already. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the furious comments.
Oh,
this is British.
It could be British. I'm thinking of that one. It's American. That one over
This
there
is giving me like chieftain vibes again.
It's not a chieftain.
Oh, that's the word I was thinking. Centurion.
Oh,
not
we're
chieftain.
terrible.
The
How did we
Cs,
not
the Cs.
recognize a centurion?
The 3 C's: Churchill, Centurion, Chieftain. That's how I need to remember them all. But
We've lost all credibility. We need to retire.
I mean, there's another C word you can probably call me right now, but for YouTube censorship reasons, I can't say it.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, that is a pony. Whatever it is, it has a really, really big cupola.
Is it a Pat?
Like, what is that?
Things then deteriorated further when we discovered the T-72.
What am I what?
What are you climbing on?
A 2-stage rocket. Want help?
I regret wearing tight shorts.
Oh, come on, give me a hand.
Oh.
I'm going to stick my head in this and get in it more. Because a friend of mine from Scotland, who you may know, who's associated with swines, has asked me to try and fit in this thing.
Oh, any...
Physically can't go lower.
No, that's it? You're in?
I mean, this is as low as I can go. I physically can't go lower.
Oh, no.
Alright, let's sneak out.
Ladies and gentlemen, a graceful egress. Do you need like another pair of hands?
Right.
You made it out?
Yes.
All right, my
This
turn.
thing is a stupid tank.
What was that sticky stuff on the back? There's grease on my leg now.
Come into my hovel.
Do you want to take the photo there and have a look?
It's fucking... Oh god, it's so narrow. Look at this.
We also took the opportunity to demonstrate just how cramped some of the other vehicles at the museum could be. The BMP-1 in particular offers an experience best described as intimate.
Yes. And your head is being slammed against the roof non-stop.
With the sun setting, we retreated to our accommodation, which happened to be right on the beautiful waterfront of Trinity Beach. We went for fish and chips, we drank beer, we took what can only be described as a deeply unnecessary but entirely pleasant beach stroll, and in a moment of pure cultural refinement, we settled in to watch the film Master and Commander. This also provided an entirely seamless opportunity to promote a separate channel that we run together.
In the subs,
must always choose the lesser of two evils.
Someone should make a YouTube channel called that.
My god, what an idea! Now, I don't remember much of that evening after this, because Chris decided to make our drinks, which involved a glass of hard cider with a shot of whiskey mixed into it. They did not taste as alcoholic as they in fact were. I drank 4 or 5 of them over the course of the film, and let's just say I slept like a drunken sailor. Day 2 began early. We arrived bright-eyed, well-caffeinated, and I at least had a thumping hangover. Now this was the first day of Ausarmourfest proper, and inside the main hall engines were starting, exhaust smoke was filling the air, and a large number of grown men were becoming very excited about armoured vehicles. It was then that we bumped into an old friend.
Alright, Chris has found something. What have you found?
I found the promised land. It is El Bomba.
We have found El Bomba.
El Bomba is here.
El Bomba is here.
Now, not everybody will get the reference of El Bomba, but in various circles, it is a bit of a meme at this point. Afterwards, we got chatting with some of the volunteers who had come up to assist with the event, and it wasn't long before we scored some free rides out of the tank hall. Chris found himself aboard a Ram Kangaroo, which did its best to shatter the eardrums of everyone within a 20-foot radius. And shortly afterwards, we managed to secure a ride in the Sherman Firefly, which, as it turned out, required very little bribery.
Who would we need to bribe to get a ride out on the Firefly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Now, for all our sakes, I have toned down the volume a lot, because the engines of these tanks were blowing out the little microphones that we were using.
We'll get in another tank. And this tank is starting to take.
Yeah. Oh.
Would you rather hear this? Or this? This? Or this? Yes, I thought so. I made the right choice, didn't I? Not only did we get taken out of the tank hall in the Firefly, we were then taken for a couple of laps of the parade ground. After our hot lap in the Firefly, we then explored the vehicles that were being assembled outside, and Chris started an impromptu live stream to see how much signal that we were getting, and as it turned out, we weren't getting much signal at all, which made further live stream planning a little bit more complicated. By 9 AM, it was already approaching 30 degrees. The arrival of the ice cream truck was, therefore, a strategically significant moment.
Who cares about T-34s and Shermans when you can get ice cream?
He's here.
Oh, look at, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, will it make
Over the hill.
Oh, it's supplying ice cream to the T-34.
Unfortunately, most of our footage from this day was lost, owing to the aforementioned cock-up with me losing the micro SD card. However, the footage from the tank parade was thankfully filmed on a different device. We were granted access to areas normally off limits, including a lovely shaded position out on the parade ground itself under a couple of trees.
We're in the special area.
We are. We're special boys.
They let us come down from the main area. We're actually where the tanks come right past. So we're in the perfect spot.
We're a British person's OHS nightmare.
We are an OHS nightmare for the British, yes. And we've got the camera set up here, ready to go. Chris live streaming on his phone. Oh, is it not live streaming anymore? Okay, he was. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll edit it and release it.
Yeah, and now we're just watching. Oh, the Frenchie's coming out.
By early afternoon, this shade was a godsend. It was warm. This got us up close and personal with all of the running vehicles, and it was definitely one of the highlights of the whole day. That evening, we returned once again to Trinity Beach, more food was consumed, and much more beer was consumed, which went well. So I managed to drop the frickin' salsa.
One job.
on the floor. I had one job, and it is now scatter glass all over the floor.
After cleaning up, we went off to forage for more salsa at the local convenience store, and it was here that an idea was born. This is Beatrice.
People are going to question this.
I mean, people are going to question this anyway. Why have we put an octopus on a tank? This is Beatrice. Beatrice is resting on a Panzer I. But why is Beatrice resting on a Panzer I? And in fact, who is Beatrice?
Well, Beatrice is the pink octopus, if you didn't pick that up already.
Yes.
Now,
She is our judge.
yes, Beatrice is a massive tank nerd, a huge tank nerd. In fact, her name was Nellie Babington, but we realized we did not have a shipload of, well, you know,
Lesbians.
Yes, lesbians. So instead, we took it to a poll of the biggest tank dork we know, our great friend Laserpig, and we asked him what the name of this lovable creature would be, and he came up with Beatrice. Now, Beatrice likes to judge tanks. She smiles when she likes a tank, and she gets very mad when she doesn't.
Yes.
So Beatrice will be rating the tanks of
That way,
the museum.
if someone doesn't agree with Beatrice's judgment, mostly people on Reddit who are chronically online, they can get angry at Beatrice and not us.
It's not us, it's the octopus.
And it's definitely not because we're not very knowledgeable on tanks and we don't want our mistakes to be broadcast on the internet. We want Beatrice's mistakes to be broadcast onto the internet.
Slight issue, we do believe that Beatrice may have slight weeaboo tendencies.
Yes.
So we do have to watch for that.
We do have to be careful.
And if they do continue, we have promised to turn her into sushi.
And as evidence of her weeabooism, she's currently sitting on top of a Panzer I, and this is currently being filmed for the cupola of a Panther.
An early Panther cupola?
An early Panther cupola.
That must be rare that we use it. Like,
Probably
we're using
is.
it as a prop.
Yes.
Like, for the camera. It's a genuine World War II Panther cupola, we're using it as a prop.
So we're at Ausarmourfest. It's already moist.
We are pelting in sweat
Yeah,
because
we
we've
are.
just climbed inside a T-34-85 and gone on a ride in a Sherman Firefly.
Yes.
That's
And
so cool.
what we're going to do now before doors open in an hour when all the crowds get here is we're going to do a sort of a review walk around with Beatrice to see which tanks she likes and which tanks she doesn't like.
I'm going to give you a lot of hints. She really likes early war tanks.
Yes. So, shall we?
Using a system that is definitely not a proxy for us to decide whether or not we think a vehicle is cool, we began with the T-54-55. One of the most widely produced tanks in history, built in such vast numbers that, statistically speaking, there is probably one near you right now. It was simple, it was reliable, and it was designed with all of the creature comforts of a Siberian salt mine. Beatrice approves. A strong start. Next, the Chieftain. A British main battle tank built around one central idea, a very large gun, and just enough tank to carry it. Comfort was not a design priority, nor was engine reliability guaranteed thanks to British Leyland. But when it worked very convincingly. And, as it turned out, it had a reasonably accessible interior. Beatrice approves. And so do I. The M47 Patton. An American medium tank from the early Cold War. Essentially a stopgap design combining an upgraded turret with an existing hull. It carried a 90mm gun, inherited much of its design from earlier vehicles, and was in many ways a bridge between two distinct generations of tank design. Beatrice approves once again. I don't know if the consistency is encouraging or concerning. Then, the Gepard. For reasons I cannot fully explain, I like it a great deal. Strictly speaking, this is not here to ruin tanks. It is here to ruin aircraft. The Gepard is a German self-propelled anti-aircraft gun system, pairing twin 35mm autocannons with radar tracking, so that it can spot and engage aircraft with a level of accuracy that I, as an aviation historian, find personally offensive. Beatrice approves. Our judging was then interrupted by a lot of loud engine noise and the repeated screams of a gearbox, and as it turned out, the Panther was being fired up. The Panther, a tank that combined excellent firepower, strong armor, and a drivetrain that all too frequently chose violence. It was a complex machine built during a time that required simplicity, and in the opinion of one octopus, it has weird proportions. Beatrice does not approve. A controversial but not entirely indefensible opinion. But what about the Stug 3? It was not a tank, strictly speaking, but an assault gun built on the Panzer III chassis. It went on to become the most produced, fully tracked German armoured fighting vehicle of the Second World War. It was low, practical, and very businesslike in appearance. It had the charm of a German banker carrying a blunderbuss, and for that, Beatrice approves. We then started getting a bit more distracted with each tank that we wanted to judge, and this soon escalated into full-on vehicular exploration.
I'm definitely not filming this for entertainment purposes.
Alright, Beatrice is gonna show my feelings. Alright, that's about as far as I can get.
That is. He is in the Churchill. This is
It's actually really spacious in here.
This is just butt cam, by the way.
Yes.
All right, let me try. Oh, this is a bit cramped.
Yeah, the problem was, as I went to get in, I couldn't move my arms up and I kept bonking my head.
Oh,
It's really spacious, right?
oh, fuck.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to try again without my high-vis vest on.
Hang on. Pass me the gimbal. All right, sorry, everyone. You're going to get some weird shots for a second.
You know what? Let's lock the hatch.
We're now inside. No! No, I wanted to just laugh at you getting in the Churchill. I don't want to then have to go deeper into the bowels of this steel beast. Hang on.
the beast.
Maneuver myself deeper into the Churchill. This is probably like the least flattering camera angle they can probably get of us. Oh, we're in. Ow! Oh, there's so much dust we're kicking up. I love how there is a pole specifically in front of your face.
It's also covering my nutsack, so it's actually quite nice.
Okay, well, you just need to like lean to one side.
Oh, Jesus, what's this? What does this do?
Oh, that's for the butler in the back. He brings you the tea. Ding ding.
Jenkins!
Jeeves. It's really, really hot.
Yeah.
It's really warm in here.
I'm quite toasty in here.
Yeah. I just felt a bead of sweat go down my spine.
I can feel it on my ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, we're in a church. It is so much more spacious than a T-34.
Yeah, there is actually a lot of room in here. Is that a water boiling thing? That looks like some sort of water boiling device, right? Probably isn't, but...
By George, is that your kettle?
It could be a kettle.
All right.
Are you going to get out?
Yes, it's so
God.
hot.
All right, I will attempt to film you getting out of the...
This is not fucking graceful.
I keep hitting my head on something.
Ow!
We are so professional.
I've been to the gym in a while.
All right, I'm going to try and get out through the mouth hole.
Breathe with the contractions.
I feel like Gollum emerging out of his cave. Oh wait, hang on.
That's why you need to
this
scream
isn't going
like
to work,
precious.
is it? Hang on. How am I going to get out of this?
He's going back in the womb.
Oh. Churchill tour complete.
All right, there you are.
Oh, hang on, no, Beatrice is
happy. Beatrice is so dirty.
Beatrice is moist.
Following this embarrassing egress, we attempted to be professional again and continue with the judging. And we now got to a part of the museum that made Chris very happy.
Chris's favorite tank.
Honestly, unironically, this is my favorite tank.
You are a very mature human being.
We're adults.
We are adults.
Now, most people don't realize like we didn't like mass produce these, obviously. But the reason I love it so much is because it's quite literally bashed together with what we could get. And Australia, a country with basically no experience building its own tanks, put this together in the space of a few years.
We then came to another version of the Sentinel, an earlier variant, featuring a distinctive front-mounted arrangement.
Beatrice loves this tank too. Fuck
Yes. Don't fall off.
me. Stop laughing. I can hear you, Reddit. This has a purpose.
Yes.
Look at this thing. It's got a purpose. Now, it is this shape because it's cast, and inside it is a water-cooled machine gun. Now, water-cooling things tend to get, broken when shit gets in them, like mud, dirt, bullets, sand.
Bullets, yes.
And if you're fighting in, I don't know, Australia, there's a lot of shit that can get in it. So they put a cast thing around it. It just happens to look like a giant cock.
We then went on to one of my personal favourite tanks, the M3 Lee and the M3 Grant.
What do you think, Beatrice?
She's very happy.
She is thrilled.
She is
like a
inside
pig
the
in
lead.
shit.
From a purely aesthetic perspective, it is one of the most visually distinctive tanks of the Second World War. Now, I attempted to explain why I like it, and as far as I'm aware, the explanation was mostly correct.
What this thing was good at is it was able to shrug off most of the other anti-tank guns a bit better, except for the Flak 88s. They would still knock this thing out. And what this thing was really good for was infantry support. Because you've got the lighter caliber gun up there, which you would deal for like light vehicles and stuff. This would be good for doing anti-tank duties, but the high explosive shell with this, correct me if I'm wrong, the high explosive shell with this was great for dealing with soft targets.
I believe it was. I'm pretty sure I've heard that before.
Yeah. More so that one, I think. Like this is more of the anti-tank gun on this, but the original shorter barreled 76 was very good. And I know they're restoring this tank. I am kind of sad though, because I wish they would like leave one of these unrestored and one restored just to show the monumental amount of work.
So actually on that, I did ask a few questions. Apparently, they're just restoring this to the point where it doesn't fall apart.
Oh, so they are going to kind of
leave.
Okay, they're going to leave it like looking all rusty. And oh, wonderful, good.
I think it is a gorgeous display next to each other.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. And like if you come down here, it's wonderfully old, rustic. I'm trying to think of the word, like
patina.
We then finished off the judging with 3 famous Soviet armoured vehicles, with some judgments which might leave some people writing angry comments at the end of this video.
Oh, there she is.
Beatrice. Right,
beloved. I'm sorry.
You apologise to that octopus.
I'm a horrible father.
Now, what does Beatrice think of the ISU?
Beatrice is biased.
She likes the ISU.
She very much likes the ISU.
On the flip side, what does Beatrice think of the T-34-85, which we were just inside? You have just upset an entire subreddit.
Good. What does she think of the original T-34?
Now you've upset 2 subreddits, plus one in Cyrillic.
Yes.
Oh, actually, this is really cool behind you. The captured tank.
Oh, yes. Yes, there's a captured...
I love how
there's a captured T-26.
Yes, I do love...
Look, this will make the Soviet people happy.
Oh, that'll make them so
Beatrice likes the T-20. I
like
mind
the
you,
T-26.
I like the T-26 because I frequently play a strategy game called Call to Arms, Gates of Hell Ostfront.
Yeah.
And the T-26 is one of the best kind of early game light tanks you can use in that. It's great.
Personally, I love early Soviet tanks. I do. I genuinely do. And I love the visual of captured vehicles.
The Su-76 has gotten a bit excited.
Oh dear, has it?
Yeah, look.
Oh dear. She's just a bit nervous.
Just a bit. There is evidence of tank excitement.
Yes.
By this stage, a clear pattern had emerged. Beatrice liked almost everything, with a few notable exceptions. And with our findings recorded and our credibility thoroughly diminished, we moved on. The day was getting bloody hot at this point, and so we decided to retreat to the commander's deck, a VIP area which offered 2 critical advantages: shade and drinks. From here, we attempted to do something vaguely resembling proper content creation, and I hosted a couple of live streams. I had a nice chat with Kurt, and I also spoke with Richard Gay, who flew Bell UH-1 helicopters in Vietnam. And I dealt with the problem of the gimbal holding my phone overheating to the point where it physically stopped working, and I had to get an impromptu ice pack to stop the whole thing from melting. We were then allowed back out onto the restricted areas behind the parade ground, where the vehicles were being refueled, maintained, and generally kept operational.
Magical power of the
magic power of the capes. All right. I'll keep an eye on the tide.
Yeah. Oh, Greyhound's out again.
There she goes. Do we want to pop over there and explain what that vehicle is, now that we're filming, not live streaming?
Oh yeah.
And why it's important for what's going on
Yes,
today.
yes, yeah. There is a vehicle that is far more important than this Leopard, just down here.
All right.
We'll
Watch
just make
out
sure
for
we're
the
not in the way. check.
Guys, how are ya?
How are
How are
you?
you?
I think they're parking it.
She may be out of fuel.
Well, considering the amount of driving that leopard's done, I'm not surprised.
She's going for about 4 hours now.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, 3.5, 4 hours.
How many liters of fuel is this thing using today?
Good question. I'd say it'd be probably 150, 200 litres of fuel, perhaps.
200 liters. Oh, that's it.
It goes the whole day.
Yeah. Whoa. Now we've just come over to oogle at your recovery vehicle, actually.
So, naturally, tanks sometimes break down, as I think the Firefly has done,
Yes.
off in the distance.
We've also got some army guys helping us, and their Unimog's pretty cool too.
Oh, is that the one that's just around the corner?
Ah.
Oh yeah. So the army guys are here. That wasn't there yesterday.
No, it was not. Yeah, the ADF guys are here helping fueling with the tanks and such, but this recovery vehicle is great because when the Cromwell, that was it, not Churchill, Cromwell got stuck yesterday, this is what got it moving.
As the day drew to a close, everything built towards the final parade. With a flash of inspiration, I took my camera, positioned it on the ground, perhaps slightly closer than was strictly advisable, and set it to record in 4K at slow motion. The result was some truly sexy armoured vehicle footage. After the parade finished, each vehicle was then washed down before returning to the museum hall, which, after several hours in dust, heat and activity, was sorely needed. Chris, meanwhile, managed to secure one final ride, which ended, as many things had over the weekend, a bit damp.
It's tight. It is a tight squeeze.
How come you get a free ride? Where's mine?
Oh, that's fine.
You can get him wet.
It's your lap, Mike.
Brilliant.
After 3 days, a few things had become clear. We had learned a great deal about the complexities of armoured vehicle interiors and maintenance. We had gained a newfound appreciation for the people who did the maintaining and operating of them, and we had confirmed beyond any reasonable doubt that we should not be left unsupervised around them. But you can bet your ass we are going back again this year. Both of us are attending Ausarmourfest 2026 with an actual plan with proper camera equipment, and we're bringing a few friends along for the ride as well. Oh, and of course, we are bringing Beatrice back too. So I hope you enjoyed this, because we certainly did, and we are going back for more. What a horrible morning view.
I know. The only shame is that, because we have to go and horribly play with tanks all day, we can't go and lounge on the beach with beers at 9 a.m.
Yeah, we could have done that on the last day before we flew home, but we made the stupid decision to book a 6 a.m. flight.
Fuck, did we do that?
I don't know, we've got to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning tomorrow.
Stupid.
Yep, we are.